Welcome everybody, and today we're taking a look at a brand new limited edition from Second Sight, and that is 2014's The Guest. So yeah, we're going to talk about the film a little bit first, and then we'll go through the actual edition itself. So yeah, this clocks in at 100 minutes long. It's a thriller. It's directed by Adam Wingard, who before this did You're Next, the really rather decent horror film. And then this year he did Godzilla vs. Kong, which I really loved. It stars Dan Stevens, who I've only really seen in the film Colossal, which was a good film, as well as Micah Monroe, who was the lead in the superb It Follows, as well as Leland Orser, who was in Seven, The Bone Collector and Taken series, as well as Lance Reddick, who was in the John Wick series, as well as a really rather superb TV series Fringe. And yeah, the plot of this film comes down to a soldier who introduces himself to the Peterson family, claiming to be a friend of their son who died in action. After the young man is welcomed into their home, a series of accidental deaths seem to be connected to his presence. So yeah, this features a stunning performance from Dan Stevens, has a brilliant soundtrack and score, has an intriguing and thrilling plot. The supporting cast is really good. It is well paced, looks great throughout, takes no prisoners with its depiction of violence. And although it is billed as a thriller, it is definitely a film that has a horror tone on top of it. And yeah, which not only builds as the film progresses, but also it's really effective as it progresses as well. It doesn't. It's sort of subtly. You sort of having a few doubts about our lead character, but then it just grows and grows and grows. And all the while, it definitely harks back to the 80s, not only with its style, but also with its music and overall production. So, yeah, this release is fantastic. It's a little bit expensive. I think it's about £50, but it is a release that has a really rather nice hard box, as usual. And there's the rear of it, with, I think that's Micah Monroe on the back. And, yeah, really nicely done. You also get it on 4K. So even though it's £50, the 4K release generally is about 20 anyway. So you get it on 4K, then you get it on the Blu-ray, and then you finally get the fantastic soundtrack on there as well. Not necessarily got a lot of bands on it that you will have heard of, but there's still all great songs, and they all work within the film itself. A couple of bands you might have heard of: Love and Rockets, the Sisters of Mercy, and Stevie B. But regardless, even if you've not heard of those artists before, it is still a fantastic release with the soundtrack on it as well. So there's the rear of it as well, which is all nicely done. And you also get several art cards as well. So there's Dan Stevens. They're all blank on the back, by the way. So there's Micah Monroe. There she is again. There's Dan Stevens. A lot of really nice neon colours in this. It's a very colourful film, despite its dark subject matter. And there's Micah Monroe again. And finally, Dan Stevens. So yeah, really nice art cards, really nicely done. But best of all is the 160-page book that you get with this, which has not only an essay, as well as obviously the cast and crew. It has Shell Shockers, A Guest and Horrors of Military Monsters, an essay by Craig Ian McMahon. Then you got I'm a Friend of the Family, examining David as an emotional entity in The Guest by Zoe Rose Smith. An idealised John Carpenter 80s Wonderland, nostalgia and meaning in the quest by Tim Coleman. The Guest, a man and a movie intriguingly unsettling by Zena Dixon. Plus you got behind the scenes images, script to screen the bar fight, script to screen the quarry, script to screen the shootout, how the music became the character in the film by director Adam Wingard, and acknowledgements and production credits. And it's all really nicely done. It's a proper hardback on it as well. It's not some flimsy leaflet. And yeah, you've even got storyboards going, which is really nice. It really does give you a glimpse into the imagination that was going into this film before, obviously, putting it to film. And there's some of the script. I always like it when they involve some of the script, to be honest. And yeah, you've even got images from the film itself, outside of the art cards, obviously. So yeah, all nicely done. Really do like it. So yeah, really nice hard book there. Easily one of the thickest books I've had in any box set or a limited edition, which is why the box itself is so thick. Because yeah, you not only got a free disc release, but you've also got the hard book and the art cards going in there as well. So yeah, really nice release. A little bit expensive, but if you love this film the way I do, or you're already gonna love this film with what I've talked about on who's in it and who's behind it, then yeah, highly recommend it overall. And if you're not sure, then rent it first and then take a look. But yeah, regardless, fantastic release, even if it is a little bit costly. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.